So what is up, everybody? Today I am going to give you the 3 best apps for travel. This is Launch Industries Now. And welcome back. So a little while back, I did a review for apps that are good for a weekend getaway. Those are for kind of short-term travel. These are the apps for your long travel. This is for the heavy-duty travelers who fly a lot, who need stuff to listen to. This is a more extended version of that last YouTube video that I did a few months ago. So the 3 best travel apps are, without further ado, the first one is Skiplag. Now, we all go to Orbit, so we go to Travelocity, we go to Google and we find flights. We all want to find that great app for booking flights. Well, let me tell you something. Skiplag is an app that not a lot of people necessarily know about right now. And what happened is this guy designed a way to kind of beat the system of the airlines, where he designed an algorithm where you could use one-ways to, manipulate flights and get the best deal possible. You know how you always have to book through a city, and then you have to wait at the airport, and then you have to connect, and it's just annoying with baggage and lines. Well, this app actually beats all of that, and it can use one-ways to find you the best flights. There's actually a lawsuit. United Airlines sued the guy, and the judge threw it out. So the app is completely legal now. Lots of people use it. It's skiplag.com. I'll put the website below. And literally you can go onto this app and find the best flights, cheapest flights beyond any of those other sites. Now, the trick about it is oftentimes if you book one, you can't necessarily have luggage, or you have to have luggage that you can carry on. Obviously, carry on is usually fine, but if they're just booking one-ways and it's part of a connected flight, it can mess you up if you've checked luggage. So you need to be aware of that going in. But it is a great app for travel, and it finds the cheapest flights beyond any others. They also put a graph at the top of the website where you can see a day by day of how the flights increase and decrease in price. I think you can do that on some other sites too, but this one's just done really well, and it's for the cheapest flight. There's nothing better. There's also an app. There's obviously an app, but there's also an interface online that you can go and do this. So check out Skiplag. The second app that I want to tell you about is Hitlist. Now, Hitlist is a little bit more on the beaten path. It's not like Orbitz or Travelocity. It's better than all those apps, though, in that their interface is very clean. It's very sharp. They've got great photos of destinations. They keep you really well updated. They hone in on what the best flights are for the destinations that you want to go to. They also connect you with friends on there, so you can see where your friends are going. It's overall just a community of travelers that I find to be better than any of those other, more public ones that people go to, just Googling flights and such. I think that this one is the best overall, more public app and interface to use for travel. So check out Hitlist. I will also put the website for that one below. The third app for travel is a little bit different, and it's for those long road trips or flights where you just need a podcast or 2 or 8 or 100 to listen to. It is called Breaker. Now, a lot of people don't know Breaker, and it is the best podcast app on the market. And when I'm traveling, I need podcasts. It is literally a social media of podcasts. You can connect with your friends on there. You can see who's following who. You can also limit it if you don't want to see what podcast you're listening to. But it really is, and pretty much all the main podcasts are on there now. I mean, I have 6, 8, 10 podcasts I listen to regularly, and they're all on Breaker. And a lot of people don't necessarily know Breaker, but it's pretty much the best one. It beats out these other ones that we've seen. There's standard iTunes and Spotify and such, but overall Breaker is pretty much taking over the market. So check it out for your long trips. So that's all we've got for today. The first app was Skiplag, the second app was Hitlist, and the third app was Breaker. Please do check them out. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Jeff Pilkington. This is Launch Industries. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my social media links are below as well. Thank you for tuning in. Check out those 3 apps. I'm Jeff Pilkington. This is Launch Industries. Have a good night.